Welcome back to the Rooted Culture Podcast. It's your boy Mickey Blue. To the left of me, I got the one, the only.
This is your boy Double O.
And then to the right, I got the lovely.
Lyric the Muse.
And we back.
Oh, we here.
Back.
Oh, we are here. We
Back
have
like
arrived.
We never left.
That's right.
How was y'all week this week?
My week's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. Could be better.
Could be better, okay.
Could be better. It's the holiday season, so it's about to get real hectic around these parts.
True.
It's time to find all these little kids some gifts. I got like 10 of them.
My boy,
My pull-out game trash.
you better get that. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
You play too much. You ain't got no
I
That's
ain't
pretty
got no
bad.
10 kids.
Look, you play too much.
About 9.
Yo, I'm good.
Muse, how was your week?
I'm good. I had a pretty good week actually. Honestly.
Good.
It was pretty chill. Normal. Normal for me. You?
Let me tell you something. Oh, man, this has been a trying week. The reason why it's trying, so everybody know I'm a streamer, right? Call of Duty streamer. Black Ops 6 just came out. New Call of Duty. The newest. It's probably the best one we've had in about 4 to 5 years, hands down.
Creme de la creme?
Yes, absolutely. Black Ops series has always been the best, hands down. The one fucking problem is his fucking experience ground. Like, it takes so long to level a fucking gun up. It takes such a fucking long time. Hey, Treyarch, Activision, not Activision, Raven Software, give us double XP weekend again. Y'all gave us that shit for one weekend. The guns didn't level up. It's taking such a long fucking time. That's just my damn. I'm just struggling with. Other than that, week was fucking great. But it's just. And then you gotta get 100 headshots with every fucking gun.
God
oh
damn.
my gosh. Oh my god. I'm just frustrated with that.
Grinding
I am, but I'm
gears.
not.
Grinding
It's grinding the
gears.
fuck out. I'm flying through it because I'm good at the game. I'm cold as shit. But oh my fucking gosh. Ooh-wee. But that's just kind of where we're going.
Okay.
It's a hell of a week.
Hell of a week, man. Hell of a week.
Listen,
hell
I'm over here
of a
chilling.
week.
Meanwhile, your
Nah,
stress
we-
levels is up.
Man,
It was
I had to
up.
point at the camera like, y'all get it.
It was.
Get it for him.
It was every.
Them headshots is crazy.
Right.
Shit.
It's not hard. It's just goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, well, that boy Young Thugger.
Young Thug is out.
Free.
Free Thug. Thug free.
home.
Thug is home.
Thug
Yeah.
is home.
Thug is home.
That's
It
crazy.
He
I
already-
seen that, and it's crazy because it's been a long time.
has been a long
Long.
time.
Wait,
time.
it's been a long time coming for him.
I'm waiting on that music. I know that music gonna be fire.
Is it though?
Yes.
He can't rap about certain things though. Like so, it's like it's gonna be fire. Don't get it twisted. But
Because
it's
Thug
gonna
gonna
be,
always deliver. I don't care. That's
it
one.
gonna be
That
Thug
is an
fire?
artist I will say that has consistently delivered.
That's true.
Since like he became,
That's true.
my nigga has delivered.
I'm looking for
I will say that.
first
Let's be
single.
honest. Look at that, like niggas really know what the fuck he be saying half the time.
I do. I do.
It's like him in
The
the
whole
air.
song?
I do.
The entire time
I
from
do
Dust Till Dawn.
because the songs that I actually listen to and like of his, like
They're
I
cool.
actually listen to them.
okay.
And
Yeah,
y'all
listen to
gotta
them.
think this was like back when, I used to be on levels.
What level was you at?
We ain't gotta talk about it.
We going.
But I was, and you hear music in slow mo. Like you actually pay attention.
True.
It's
true.
not just like sound.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of dissect it. And I'd be like, because I do that every time. Me and my sister actually used to do this thing where we would literally ride, like in Dallas or here, and we would just ride like on the highway listening to new music. And my sister, shout out to my big sister,
Shout out
Pooh,
all Dallas folks,
she
big
is
time.
a connoisseur of music. She listens to everything, literally, like country, jazz. You drop a new album, whether you're an artist she listens to or somebody that like recommended an artist to her, she literally listens to you. She listens to your
That's
music.
cool.
She listens to albums. She's that person. Even if it's something that you dropped in the past she didn't really like, but you dropped in something new, she listens to it. And so we used to do that. And bro, you discover a lot of music that way.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, you got Thugger being out. You got Kodak Black popping perks on live stream.
Boy, shout out to Kai coming through with the
Man.
Mafia-thon too. Man, let me tell you something. Y'all watch any of it?
Yeah.
It's
No.
been
That
it's
shit's
been
dope.
wild.
Kai
It's
doing
been
his
wild.
thing.
Kai is doing his thing.
Kai's definitely doing this thing.
But yeah, it's
But that
that
perk
nigga
was
popped
crazy.
like, bro, what you doing on
That
live?
motherfucker was. He did some weird shit. Did this. Threw that bitch. Ate that bitch.
I'm like,
fell on the
bro,
ground. And
like
then said some other weird shit. I said, my boy is a fiend.
Yeah.
He's a fiend.
Yeah.
Then he got mad and came back and said, motherfucker worried about what the fuck I'm doing. Y'all out here doing meth and boo 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 boo. But I just popped a little perk.
He popped a little perk, like, bro.
I just popped a little perk, like.
For one, that pill looked big. I seen it clear as
He
day.
said that was
Everybody
a
seen
little
that
perk.
shit clear.
That
Everybody
was a
seen the
big
clear
perk.
day.
Big perk.
Kyle was
And
like,
you got perked.
he was looking like, nigga,
Even
help.
Kai, yeah, Kai eyes was like, what the fuck is
Well, I
this?
probably his face especially cracked me the fuck.
Hey, I ain't never seen
crying
that
for
man look
help.
so nervous. Like Kyle looked so nervous on that whole live stream. He just like, I did not want to be here. Like,
Bro.
when are you going home? I'm
You
surprised
know what,
Kai
that's-
ain't hit that man with like, what you about to do, bro?
It's funny because a lot of people say that. Like, if you listen to a lot of people, or watch, I'll say that, not just listen to, but if you watch a lot of people's interviews, you be realizing, like, a whole bunch of people be
Tweaking.
suited.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They be
Tweaking.
like, suited. And it be funny when you know that factor and you go back and watch or listen to it, like, the stuff that they say or how they respond and stuff be hilarious.
I'll be like,
bro, you
yep.
was in the clouds.
You didn't know what you were saying.
You didn't even know. Like, you
was
wasn't
just
even there.
talking. You was just talking.
You wasn't even there. Your body was there, but you wasn't there.
Your body was there, but you wasn't there. Nobody was home.
Bro.
Yeah, somebody gotta get that man Yak some help, man. Straight up, real shit. Like, you could tell in his eyes. If you ever grew up in the hood and you seen things, you know them eyes.
Yeah.
You know
them eyes. Them eyes
You
said
know them eyes. I told it all.
The motherfucking eyes got big as hell like 15 times. I was like, God damn, bro, you
okay?
Yeah,
Look, are you gonna be okay?
You cool?
You want some water?
Right. Nah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
But we happy Young Thug is
We've
a free man now.
Happiest Thug is a free man.
Back to the community. I know we finna drop some fire.
Happy Kodak living his best life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about artists, honestly, like in our community, we got a lot of good gems.
We do got a lot of good gems. Speaking of good gems, a gem that was gone too soon. I have a question for y'all.
Who the hell you finna say?
Aaliyah.
Oh.
Yeah, Aaliyah. Aaliyah's gem.
Oh.
Right? So,
R.I.P. Aaliyah.
R.I.P. Aaliyah, right? If Aaliyah never would have passed away tragically at the time, at the age she did, and she was still alive to this day, and she continued the path that she was on as far as artist, movie star, just all-around person, right? Do you think if she was still doing what she was doing, will Beyonce have the same success that she has today? Would they be able to coexist, or will one be better than the other? You would have to have a clear, like, there's always going to have to just be like a one, right?
No.
I hate when they do
Right,
it.
do we not?
I do. I hate when y'all do it.
Okay.
Beyonce will still be Beyonce.
Exactly.
Aaliyah will be still great in her own right.
But would Beyonce still be?
Yes.
Yes.
Would they still? Would you still have Beyonce as like A list?
Yes.
Would she
Or would you
still
bump her
be
down to B
iconic?
list?
Absolutely.
No, what?
Would you bump her down to B list and have Aaliyah in that place?
You can't rewrite what Beyonce did.
You can't rewrite who Beyonce is.
Or
If Aaliyah was alive during that time, I feel like you could have a strong case to rewrite that.
To me, they was in two different lanes.
They are.
Well,
Those are two completely different artists.
are they though?
Yes.
I don't know.
Destiny's Child as a group, and maybe you can kind of compare it, but even then you kind of can't. Like Aaliyah was different.
You can't.
Aaliyah
My
was
point
different.
example, Aaliyah was different.
Yeah, but just because
she was
Aaliyah was
different. Like,
doesn't make Beyonce any less of Beyonce. Beyonce earned and paved her right to be Beyonce.
Okay, let me ask you. Okay,
There's no discussion.
matter of fact, let's do it like
About
this.
that.
Let's do it like
That's a
this.
big
then.
discussion.
Let's do it like
let's
this.
do it like this.
What's one of Aaliyah's songs that was up tempo that was just a hit single?
That one
There's
song
one.
from Next Friday, I Don't Wanna.
And then what's the other one?
That's not even okay. It
Up-tempo
kind of
hit.
is, but it isn't. Like I feel like Back and Forth was more popular than that. If
You
you
can
think
go back
about
and
up
forth.
tempo,
You can go
One in a million?
1 in a million.
that's not
No,
up tempo
no,
That's
though.
not up tempo though.
That,
But
more than a lover.
Oh yes, More Than a Woman is what that's
More
called.
Than a woman.
More than a woman.
Okay, that's up
Yeah, I
tempo.
got you.
Yes, that's up tempo.
But my point is that when you think about Beyonce, when she finally emerged as a solo, you had like it's different from Aaliyah, bro. It's different from Aaliyah. And then you even go into what like Beyonce later on in life. What's the other one? Catch Me Body or whatever. How the
Give
fuck
Me
that-
Body.
Give Me Body.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's my jam. Listen,
But my point is, they in two different lanes.
they are. They
Like,
are.
drastically.
They very much are. They both will be iconic. They will both coexist. I feel like very much.
You know how media in the world is. I don't know if they'd be able to coexist.
They would.
They would.
They absolutely would. They would. Absolutely.
I feel like it's like it'd be like a Nicki Minaj and Cardi B type of situation, in a way.
Yeah, but they still both exist.
Okay, I guess I'm starting to see what you're saying.
Are you just saying like one has to be crowned and labeled over the
Yeah,
other?
because
Yes.
the way that the world puts it,
That's how
is
the
the
world-
world does put it as
One-
you have this person that's at the king of the hill.
Yeah, top of the
Okay.
mountain, which is
And
Beyonce
top
right
of the
now,
mountain.
right?
And
A lot of
he's
people would
saying
agree.
If Aaliyah was alive,
she would
she
be top of
would
the
be
mountain.
top of the mountain. I still don't think so.
I
I
don't
think-
either.
I
I'm not
believe
gonna
so.
hold you because
I
as
don't
much
think
as I
so.
love Aaliyah, she will
think
always
so.
save a huge space in my heart.
I think so. Because think about it, right?
I
feel
don't.
like
I ain't gonna hold you.
Aaliyah's
I don't
better
think
musically.
Aaliyah was coming like how Beyonce
Huh?
I
is.
think Aaliyah's better musically at the time. Definitely, she can act
Hold
better
on.
than
What do
Beyonce.
you
100%.
define musically though? Are you talking about literally just like raw
Range,
vocals?
raw vocals, all of that. At the times, I feel like
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. At the times, if we're talking about raw vocals,
Beyonce and Aaliyah side by side. I feel like it's
If-
like 1A, 2A.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not. As much as I love Aaliyah, and I will always love Aaliyah, and Aaliyah gonna always be Aaliyah. Aaliyah became iconic before she was even 23. Like Aaliyah became iconic at high school, okay? But also so did Beyonce. Beyonce just happened to be in a group. Beyonce's always been the star of Destiny's Child. Let's not no shade to any of the other members of Destiny's Child because they still have strong voices. But Beyonce has always been the star of that show. Ever since a teenager.
True.
Beyonce started singing when she was like 4. Okay? Beyonce didn't go solo until she was like 20 something. So they both started really young. They both kind of had the same upbringing. But Beyonce started in a group. Aaliyah didn't. So who's to say that like if Beyonce didn't start solo, because truthfully, even though she was in a group, she kind of has always been the star of the show. Beyonce wrote a whole bunch of their songs,
Star
even
of
as
the group, right?
children. Like,
as
I say children, but
Yeah.
younger.
As a star, you're catered to. You're made to outshine everybody else. So in that group, it was Beyonce.
I don't think you're necessarily made to. She just kind of did. What?
She was made to stand out of that group.
I think she just naturally did though, because truthfully, like even the other members of Destiny's Child talked about it. Even if you listen to interviews and stuff, where there were times where like they would be on vacation and they were out vacationing. Beyonce was writing music.
It's some
Like-
shit you can't deny in this world, and
Like-
star power is one of them.
Yeah,
And
like she's
always
had it.
star power.
Now her
Like-
dad paved the way in the type of artist he wanted her to be. I will say that. Yeah, I'll agree to that. Because there were certain things that they wanted to do, certain shows and competition they wanted to be a part of that he would or wouldn't let them because of what he felt like they were ready for.
Yeah.
That's true. But there's literally like I said, interviews that showcase how outside of them all working hard, Beyonce literally was the one who essentially stood out on her own just by the quality she possessed when it came down to the hard work component. Like, y'all, we all are artists. We're all in a group. But if it's on vacation and y'all got time to go swim with the dolphins, Beyonce chose to literally be in the lab on vacation. She's on a plane. Everybody else sleeps. She's writing music. Sick. like, that shows the difference. That's what makes that 1% the 1%. Like, I got an opportunity to not do nothing, and I'm choosing to still work through that because I have a passion, because I have a drive, because there's something different. I'm that 1%. I may not have known it yet, but that's what showcases that.
You're right.
I feel like that's both of them, though. Aaliyah just had raw talent. She didn't necessarily have to be paid, but even in the same way, I feel like they both honestly could have been hand in hand. They're their own type of artist, truthfully, but I do think they both had the same qualities.
Same qualities, so they're in the same lane, essentially, right?
No.
No, I said I feel like they have the same qualities. I didn't say I feel like they were in the same
I
lane.
asked.
Yeah, no, I feel like they had the same qualities.
I ain't going. Like, I gotta say, Beyonce gonna be Beyonce regardless. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Aaliyah. Aaliyah fine, that motherfucker. R.I.P. But I'm serious. Like, I don't think, and I'm just being real. I don't think Aaliyah, even alive, I don't think that she would have reached a Beyonce level.
She tripping.
That's just me being 100%.
You are. She would have. You tripping.
I don't think
like
people
she could
realize
reach it. Their elements just aren't the same. That's like,
I don't think, man, that's
all
tough,
facets.
Bro. Like, you got to understand that there's a lot of people that are one of one. You know what I'm saying? And she's one of one in her own right.
Right.
But everybody can't go, my boy. Like, Michael Jackson was Michael Jackson for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce is Beyonce for a reason. Like, a lot of this, yeah, it's hard work, it's talent, but some people just got that thing and that it, and I feel like Beyonce is just one of them people who got that.
yeah.
Like, she honestly just got it, bro.
She can have it, right?
I feel like even outside of her having it, it's like that work ethic too behind it. Like, when you choose to, like, literally give all or nothing, like, in every facet of your shows, every facet of your music, every facet of a photo shoot, like, Beyonce literally goes all out in everything she does.
You can do those things because she's the choice, right? That people choosing her. Okay, how do I format this? Actually, let me see. How do I
say?
Work this?
Because don't piss me off.
Because it's like you got 3 people, right, to choose. Beyonce, Mariah Carey, fucking Janet Jackson, some shit.
Janet Jackson.
Right? You got 3.
Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson.
Yeah, you got 3 amazing artists to choose from for show, movie, whatever, right? Who you gonna pick out of those 3? Just
you said Beyonce, Janet Jackson,
for anything,
and Mariah Carey.
For anything.
Who I'm picking for a show?
If you have like anything you need done, show, movie, concert, song, feature, album, whatever. Who you gonna pick out of those 3?
Beyonce.
Right? She's automatically the number 1 choice, right? Every
But
single
why?
time. Huh?
But why?
Because she's great.
For me, like I said, is because also, so Beyonce has actually, like,
She's peak.
she's been, no, not necessarily just peak, but she, to me, I've seen the most in all of those, like the examples you just gave, like movie, music, like, she, to me, I've seen, like, the most experience in. I haven't seen Mariah Carey just in, like, a whole bunch of movies. I haven't seen Janet Jackson just, like, in a whole bunch of movies. Like, I haven't. That's me.
Okay.
I'm not saying she hasn't. I'm just saying, like, that's me.
I got you.
But also to the level of which I would want it. Like, you know, because, like, if we're being honest, I don't think Beyonce is, like, the greatest actor.
Beyonce cannot act.
You know, like, if we're being honest,
no
like, I don't. But I'm saying, like,
but
I haven't just seen, like, a lot of movies with Janet Jackson and Mariah Carey.
But my point is, Beyonce's number 1, pinnacle, top. You go to her because, you know, she's great. I'm just saying, if Aaliyah was still alive, you won't be just picking Beyonce like that. Like how Mariah Carey was number 2, Beyonce would be number 2, and Aaliyah would be a number 1, the pinnacle.
I never named number 2, but okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if the option came to pick between Beyonce and Aaliyah for, like, whatever this is down the line, you will probably lean more towards Aaliyah because she's more versatile in every facet versus Beyonce.
But I haven't seen that.
Huh?
I haven't seen that.
Well, unfortunately, nobody will ever see that.
Exactly.
But,
so it's hard to make a decision on a hypothetical.
yeah, okay, even the point...
For me.
She's more versatile in what way?
That point, she's a better actor. No disagreements?
No.
Okay. I think she's a better singer.
No.
Songwriter, I'm not sure on because I
Yeah,
can't
right.
really say.
R. Kelly, Missy Elliott,
And you can say the
Timberland.
same with Beyonce, but
And,
I
And
digress.
Jay-Z.
You say the same with Beyonce, but I digress.
Not even just Jay-Z.
I know there's a whole bunch. Aaliyah had a whole bunch of people back
So
in
did
her.
Beyonce, but I digress. That's
The
pretty much
dude, Static Major, he wrote a lot of that shit.
for Beyonce or Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Beyonce had writers too, so
Yeah.
I'm not saying that she didn't, but I'm just saying.
I feel like you are because you're throwing out a name trying
Well,
to discredit
because
it.
you talk about
because you said that she was you brought up writing, right?
like songwriting. You say
You
you,
brought
don't
up
know.
songwriting.
So
Yeah, individuals. Like
But-
not
but
I'm
it's
talking
like,
about her
it's
versus her.
known-
I'm not talking about external parties.
It's known for a fact
Beyonce
that
to be-
Beyonce has written
Right.
a lot of her shit.
Do we know if
Aaliyah-
Aaliyah wrote her stuff? We
even
don't
like
fucking
up
know.
until the moment of her death, like
I mean, for that,
We don't know.
but that's what was. I mean, you know,
That's
the
what we're
critics.
saying,
That's
though.
what was
Yeah,
said
like-
was that these are writers for
for
Aaliyah.
her.
And people say Beyonce could be a writer, and yeah, who?
No. I'm saying like here's the difference between people saying stuff. Like
Everybody say stuff.
Aaliyah didn't simply just write like most of her music or a good chunk of her music. She had a lot of writers. Could she sing raw talent better than certain artists? We can argue. I mean, we can say that all day, which is true. At least
Better
if that's
than
your
Beyonce?
opinion, right? But we're saying like factually, Beyonce has written a lot of her music. So that's what we're saying. When you bring the now, if you're talking about from an actress standpoint, okay, yes, I do think Aaliyah can act better.
Raw talent, raw singing,
Raw voice. I feel like
Beyonce-
Aaliyah's voice is better. When you bring writing into it, is where I'm like, hey, I gotta side with Beyonce.
So you think Aaliyah's voice is better than Beyonce?
I think from a raw perspective, yes.
When you say raw, what does that mean?
I mean, authentic, acapella, you in a room with doors shut, you're singing. I feel
So
like
if you're
Aaliyah
better
can
raw,
eat that.
when it's tuned, obviously it's gonna get better. So how can Beyonce be better than Aaliyah?
I didn't say that Beyonce could just sing better than Aaliyah. I never said that.
I'm
I
asking.
did.
I don't
He's
think
saying that.
I'm not disagreeing to the statement either. I never picked a side. I'm just saying
All right,
that
pick a side.
I do
Aaliyah
feel like
or Beyonce.
Can't do that.
He's
I
on Beyonce.
can't.
I'm on
I
Aaliyah.
can't. The,
I'm
Very
not,
the
well
reason
I'm
can.
I
not
can't
picking a
is
side.
because
I'm just
I'm
saying
picking a
that
side.
I don't
Aaliyah.
think that.
I can't because
Clear
I
as day.
know. To me, they're equal.
They're not.
To me, they're equal. Like when you think about, I've only really seen Aaliyah in certain spaces. That's what I'm saying. Like I've gotten to see Beyonce in several fucking spaces because we've experienced Beyonce
'Cause
for
she's-
decades.
she lived
We didn't get
decades.
that luxury of Aaliyah. R.I.P. Aaliyah, and I will forever. And I have always been a fan of Aaliyah. But unfortunately, the way the fucking turn of events happened, unnatural that I can't control. I didn't get to experience that. So one, I'm not trying to short Aaliyah, but I'm also not trying to one up Beyonce over Aaliyah just because she simply got the opportunity to live longer. I personally, from what I've gotten from Aaliyah versus the experience I've gotten of Beyonce, to me it doesn't seem fair to judge. Like I've seen Beyonce in several spaces. I haven't gotten that luxury of Aaliyah. So to try to fairly it's really hard to try to fairly judge those two because who's to say how Aaliyah would have grown given the opportunity? 16-year-old Aaliyah and 16-year-old Beyonce are totally different people than 40-year-old fucking Beyonce and 40-year-old Aaliyah. We've gotten to see fucking 40-year-old Beyonce. We have not gotten to see 40. We haven't even got to see 25-year-old Aaliyah.
And that's my whole argument. If we were gotten to see that version of Aaliyah, we wouldn't be knowing Beyonce, who Beyonce is today. That's my
I
question.
don't agree with that
That's
statement,
what I'm
though.
saying.
I don't agree with
Crazy.
that because
That's
I
not
don't
crazy.
feel
It
like
is because
I don't feel like Aaliyah's
I feel like
presence
Beyonce be like
overtakes
a Kelly
Beyonce's
Rowland.
ability.
I feel
Like I
because
don't.
you got to think about it like this, bro. Because if that's the case, let's take Aaliyah out of that. Because on some real shit, I feel like that's a very unfair assessment because of her death.
Yeah.
So you only can assume. There's no actual factual evidence to steer that.
Yeah, it's
but
hypothetical.
take a person like Rihanna.
Okay.
Rihanna is still great in her own right. Billy for Billy. You feel me? Like, and they're both great. And there ain't nothing that Rihanna did to stop or hinder Beyonce.
Or vice versa.
Or
Other
vice
than
versa.
Not being able to sing that great.
Who can't say that, girl?
Rihanna can't sing. Rihanna cannot sing nowhere near as good as Beyonce.
Shit.
Nowhere
That's
near.
what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
not even the same stratosphere.
Okay, and even if we take
Beyonce
vocals
and
out,
Rihanna
if we
are
talk
not in the
about
same
artistry,
stratosphere.
right?
Yeah.
Some people can say like, okay, not Aaliyah, Beyonce over Rihanna versus Rihanna over Beyonce, right? Like, with just in their creativity, how they show up and stuff like that. But I'm saying, like, over the years, nothing, like you said, nothing that Beyonce has done has ever made people be like, we don't like Rihanna anymore. Or Rihanna honestly can't sing that much because Beyonce dropped a new album. Like, no. Nothing has ever come to that conclusion. People who genuinely like Rihanna literally like Rihanna for who Rihanna is, her personality, how she sings, her on stage presence, her off stage presence, like her acapella versus her on the track. Like, it doesn't take away from one another, and I guess that's why for me it's hard to truly judge, because I'm not saying that just because another artist is in the same space as somebody else that someone just has to be crowned better. If all of their facets you can't truly compare one on one. Aaliyah, I can't truly compare. She didn't live long enough for me to compare those.
There has to be a best always in everything.
There don't. I think that's the human
so.
nature and the human wanting.
That's
humans.
the point you literally just said.
But yeah, it doesn't have to be that way. That's how people want to do it.
Right.
It doesn't mean that it's a necessity.
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be. That's how people.
Is.
No, because it's reality. It's reality versus what you want. It's two different things.
It is, and honestly, truthfully, it's all subjective.
Very subjective.
Because there's several people that feel like Beyonce can't sing. There's people that feel like Aaliyah can't sing. There's people that feel like Aaliyah's not even a good artist.
That's true.
Or entertainer. Let me say that.
That's true.
Entertain. Like, Aaliyah don't entertain. She could just be labeled as an artist, while Beyonce is an entertainer. So, with several other artists too. The list goes on. So, it's all honestly subjective. It's based on an opinion at the end of the day.
I just think that everybody, when you think about artists, everybody has moments. And it's up to the artist.
Their prime.
It's and it's up to that artist whether or not they capitalize on their moments, because you've seen a lot of artists who came up short because of their own doings or shit happened, right? But I think that those who are great capitalize on their moments, work their ass off, and they were able to bask in those moments, and their moment is their moment.
Yeah.
And when that moment ends, because it all comes to an end at some point,
it does.
Yeah.
That's it. But you can never, it's just like you can never erase what Aaliyah was. You can never erase what Beyonce was or is.
Yeah, you can't.
Or Rihanna.
Right.
Or hell, if you even want to go, Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all can exist in the same plane. They're just in their own lane.
Everybody was so big about Beyonce and Taylor Swift, like. And I'm like, they're literally two separate different. They're literally two different cultures of music.
That's
like,
different. That's something different, though.
Oh, that's different.
That's something different. We don't get into that.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what that is. Y'all know what that is.
But still, like,
get into that.
They're two different cultures.
Okay, so Michael Jackson, right? People labeled Mike as the king of pop. Right?
He was considered a pop.
The king of pop. Now, Michael Jackson. I love Mike.
We know Michael Jackson from R&B.
One of my favorite people, right?
Yeah.
Period. I love Mike. Ain't no Mike slander this way for me. Mike literally had 2 outstanding albums that were killer. And he'd have made more albums than that. Now, I'm not shitting on his other albums, but my point is that they label him the king of pop because of that moment he created with Thriller and then how he followed up with Bad, right? But that doesn't mean that whenever Mike was doing all this in the 80s, that Bobby Brown wasn't popping.
Come on.
Doesn't mean that New Edition wasn't popping. Doesn't mean that Luther wasn't out there Lutheran. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all can exist.
Very much.
They all can exist.
That's true. Well, it was a clear cut.
That's like
Michael Jackson.
That's like saying, is Aretha Franklin great because Whitney Houston came?
Pause. You said they all can coexist, but Michael Jackson's up there, and then you got everybody else down here. That's what I'm saying.
Up there but my point is, he was up there for a moment, technically. Due to album sales only.
Doesn't matter. Top of the mountain.
But they still deem him as top of the mountain to this day?
Yes.
How?
Thriller.
People done beat Thriller.
Who?
A lot of people done beat Thriller.
Who?
Hell, Drake done beat Thriller at this point.
What? What
In
song better than
sales.
Thriller? What song is better than Thriller?
Not song. We talking about Thriller as the album.
When you start talking stats, like
You talking stats?
when you
like,
actually
we
start
talking
talking
stats?
There's a lot
stats,
of
that's what
people
he
who
was
beat him.
saying.
So you talking stats? I ain't
That's what
talking
he was
stats.
saying.
What are you talking?
That's what he was saying.
Song?
You just said they still have Michael at top to this day, right?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, I think you
Yeah,
said.
he was saying,
I thought
is
it's
that
my fault.
he's saying,
I was saying, I'm
do
like,
they
nigga,
still
you-
have him at the
okay.
top, like,
No.
still
I was
to
like,
this
nigga, you
day?
said the
But
shit.
my
He
point-
said Mike
Okay.
was there for a moment,
I misheard
technically.
you.
Yeah,
I didn't
but
hear
that's what I'm
you.
saying. He had
I didn't
his-
hear you.
he had
I don't know.
his
Niggas
moment.
keep the links to this day.
But my point
Some
is-
niggas do. People keep saying, "Oh, Weeknd breaking Michael Jackson's record. Drake breaking Michael Jackson's record." They obviously they keep hold Michael Jackson in that top regard if they are saying those things.
But they basing Mike's record. They're basing. They have Mike and they're giving Mike his greatness, which
Right.
rightfully so. But it's for a single moment that he created with Thriller.
Right.
In
That single moment-
1980.
It's almost like,
it's so
okay,
massive.
so
like-
just because there was a LeBron, was there never a Michael Jordan?
That was always Michael Jordan. LeBron isn't the great. I'm gonna stop you right there.
But LeBron has
I'm gonna
also,
stop you right
but
there.
LeBron has also broken records, like, you know. So like even in that space,
Empty calories. Don't start this shit.
listen, I'm just
LeBron's
saying,
broken records.
he
LeBron's
has
done this.
though. Like,
Nigga, if Jordan played 20 years in the league, never retired, had the same look, had the same shit, had the same whatever LeBron had, a fucking course, there'd be no damn records that.
But
Jordan
hold
broke these
on.
records
So
off
let
of
me
this
counter
shit.
your
Right.
argument.
Like-
Let me counter your argument because I'm a Michael Jordan fan.
Uh-huh.
I think Michael Jordan is. I'm taking Mike over LeBron all day. But the falseness in what you said is that you can use that same type of tone with anybody.
Right.
Just the same way that you said if Mike had this and this and this, you can sit there and say, what if LeBron had Scottie Pippen? What if
And then
LeBron
LeBron-
played in the 80s?
Exactly.
What if LeBron
So-
played in the
What
90s?
I was saying, if Aaliyah was
you
alive,
can do
she's better than
that.
Beyonce. Exactly my fucking point.
but nobody ever said that. It's almost
I'm
like
saying
it's like
that.
you're.
I'm saying that. I am saying it. I am the one that is literally saying it.
But this is the problem with it, and
There's
it's not
no
a problem.
grounds or basis, truly.
How you view it,
It's hypothetical.
how you view it, and the
Like you saying,
hypotheticalness
LeBron.
in it, it doesn't make it. It's hard to really determine whether it can be true or not because they're not based on facts.
We're not saying it. We're saying if, in fact, you're trying to make something like a solid opinion and statement on hypothetical like scenarios. If that's the case, then you can say the same for the examples that we've given. Hence the Rihannas. Hence me comparing Michael and LeBron. Like, and you're like, absolutely not. But my point is if you're gonna try to stand on something that's hypothetical, it's the same that can be proven or not proven, but because it's all hypothetical. But said in those other other scenarios, like truthfully,
now this
I
is-
just don't
So
think
breaking
that
a
the two
record
can
makes you.
compare.
So breaking
You
the
talking
best, the
about?
top record makes you the best.
No, I think to me, in my personal opinion, I think what makes you great as an artist in any facet, whether the artistry of sports, music, whatever, is if your work can stand the test of time even when you're not here.
Yes, I feel like if you master every
Yes.
component of whatever field you're in, is when you truly, even outside of what some people may measure or consider the best. You know,
Y'all
because
listen
there's
to old Beyonce music?
I do. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
Just curious.
I prefer
Yeah.
low key over.
Y'all still listen to Aaliyah music?
yes.
Yeah.
It's within the test of time, so okay.
But again, she's great in
Okay.
her own right.
I ain't got no more, I ain't got no more
Beyonce
questions.
made it
I can
out
close
of
the
a
book on this
specific
conversation.
Era that Aaliyah didn't.
Yeah.
So
I can
to
close the book
me,
on this
it's just hard to
conversation.
truly like.
I said my piece. You answered my question.
That man said, like you just proving it.
It's still nothing. I love both artists. I think both are great. Both are still considered iconic, of course. I just feel like at that point you're really comparing like apples and oranges.
I'll give you this. I think when Aaliyah was still alive, I do think that her star was bigger than Beyonce's in that moment, and I feel like the 2000s, whenever what year did Beyonce drop that?
03?
Oh, they
03?
both was 03. That's what I'm sitting here saying to y'all.
I knew that.
When did Aaliyah die?
Like it was after they had an album. I knew they had an album at the same time, solo independent album. But I digress. I fucking digress. I digress, chat.
So I'm about to give y'all the dates.
I know
Yeah,
dates.
I need dates.
I know the dates.
I know.
I mean the years. I know the years.
I know it.
Dangerously in Love dropped June 23rd, 2003.
More Than a Woman's No 2, I believe.
I know, hold on. No, well, Aaliyah's last album dropped before that because she died in 2001. So, hold on. I'm trying to think her last album was released.
Was it a one?
Huh?
Was it a one?
Mm-hmm. She died in 2001.
Well, I mean the album.
Album. 2001, July 7th. Because I think she passed in August.
That's my point, though. Like, before 2001, Aaliyah
and that's
was
what I
Aaliyah.
said that. I'm like, Beyonce was still in a group. She wasn't even solo.
She was where she was at.
Because there was a void to fill. Aaliyah gone. Who's going to take the plot?
It's not.
Beyonce.
No, it's just they didn't start from the same playing field.
Don't want to hear it. I stand by what I said.
God.
I stand by what I said.
Okay,
I stand by what I said.
So let me ask you this. Because this is a topic that people say, if Biggie didn't die, would Jay-Z be who he is?
No. Biggie was better. Biggie is the greatest lyricist of all time. There would be no Jay-Z.
Whoa.
I said what the fuck I said.
The biggest lyricist?
The best lyricist of all time.
Shit.
Nobody better than Biggie. Nobody. Not a single person. Not Pop, not Jay, not Kanye, not Big, not
and there's always respect.
Nobody.
To me,
Biggie.
He's one of the greatest storytellers
he is the
of all
greatest.
time.
He is the greatest.
But of all time, like nobody's gonna ever reach that.
The greatest.
Caps.
Nobody reached to this point.
You a lie?
I'm a not.
Yeah.
You was a lie.
I'm a not. Who?
Bro, there's people who done pulled out way more triple entendres, quadruple entendres.
Why nobody saying that?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z never been better. Stop that shit. You gonna say Nas next?
Yeah, what? Nas is cold as fuck.
Not better than Biggie. Who we gonna have next? Andre 3000? Should I add Common in there?
You can add Andre. You can add fucking
Punisher?
Who?
The Punisher?
The Punisher. Who
Yeah.
is that? Big Pun?
No. Nigga, you don't know who the fuck the Punisher is?
No, I don't.
Never mind.
No,
Well, okay. Okay, I guess it's underground nigga. Never mind. Never mind. Got the Punisher. You know you know.
Yeah.
Nobody. So this is the thing I think that as
But you know
society, what we gotta quit doing
What?
is we can big up somebody for their greatness, but we don't have to put another person.
Like, we don't
down.
have to do the comparison.
I'm not putting
thing.
nobody down.
Like, why does it always have to be a comparison factor?
No, I can understand the comparison, but to me, it's just like, don't get me wrong.
The comparison
Biggie,
to me
bro.
always makes it
I don't
like a
think
negative
Biggie,
connotation.
I think in his time, he was definitely elite, top tier. I think you really got to go generational with the shit, because even when you think about Michael Jordan, like, there had to have been somebody before Mike to pave the way for Mike, right?
Dr. J.
Dr. J, right? And then you take Mike, who Mike said he looked up to Dr. J.
Mm-hmm.
And he did, what did Mike do? He
Become
pretty
the
much
greatest.
took that, elevated it to that next level, right? And then players after that did the same thing.
But no one caught to him, though. Same thing with Biggie. No one's caught to him.
What do you mean? It's evolution.
I don't agree with it.
It's evolution. So let me ask you this.
Ask me.
Do you feel like right now, you take Michael Jordan and you feel like Michael Jordan in his prime can be who's cold as fuck right now? Who's cold as fuck?
Anybody in today's game?
Yeah.
Ask me the damn question.
No, I'm asking.
Ask me give me the player. Who you gonna say? Anthony Edwards, KD, Devin Booker,
Anyone
Bradley
else?
Beal, LeBron?
Yeah, LeBron?
Who to go right now?
He will crush all of them niggas.
Crush.
And you know, yes. Yes. Nigga, yes.
How?
Well, for one, he would lock all them niggas the fuck up. You
What-
can't lock him up.
You can't? People didn't lock Michael Jordan up. South
In today's game, who in today's game is like a Michael Jordan?
LeBron will probably give it to Mike, bro.
LeBron kind of like a Kobe, and Jordan better than Kobe.
Jordan is better than Kobe when they were at the same when they were still playing. This is my point.
What?
Though.
What?
Nah, but this is my point. Think about this. Think about this, bro.
You ain't making no point.
This is what I'm saying. So, okay, prime example. In the 80s, right, when they used to dribble the ball up the court, what did they always do? Take Isaiah Thomas, right? He had handles back then,
the ball
right?
off the court.
No, he dribbled the ball up the court,
Pass
but
the
then
ball,
they
make
start
play.
doing this. They start backing you up, right? Because they didn't have the coldest handles back then, bro. They didn't.
What you trying to say here?
What I'm saying is that as time goes on, things get better. People get more skilled. You take what somebody did and you grow on that and you perfect it and you take it to that next level. Then the next generation take what you did and grow on that and make it better. So it's unfair to compare a Michael Jordan versus somebody in today's basketball games because
Who has
they're
the
typically
exposure
way more
to a different,
skilled
yeah.
than what Michael Jordan was.
Okay, man, shit. What's the skill? Is it a post up fadeaway a skill?
Yeah.
Okay. Who has that move that Jordan perfected? Has it gotten better today?
Yes.
You a fucking lie, cause nobody can do that fucking move consistently as good
Who?
to this day. Nobody.
Who? Okay, so you said a post up fadeaway.
Yes.
Nobody's perfected that. Kobe didn't perfect that.
Is Kobe still playing? Is Kobe playing today?
Okay,
But what I'm
that's not
saying is
fair.
he was a generation after that,
That's
right?
not fair.
Wait, no, he didn't perfect it.
That's
He-
not fair, though.
He did not perfect it because Jordan.
KD's move
KD
ain't
don't
great.
do no damn post up fadeaway like how
Off
Jordan
one
did.
leg? No. But my point is, you take Jordan's post up fadeaway, then you add on into it with the dirt, the one legged fadeaway with the dirt shit that KD do.
That's
Because KD
Jordan shit.
perfected.
He just taller. They just taller.
He's just taller.
like literally.
That's his height.
He just
Yeah.
taller.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let's take
That's nothing
let's take all that away.
Take it all away.
Take it all away. It's just like this. People probably died from certain diseases back in the 70s and 80s, but today's science makes them live longer with that, right? Because it got better.
Debatable.
We learned more. We grew. We
Debatable.
elevated.
Debatable. Very, very
Yes.
debatable.
The answer is yes.
It's
Go
not.
You
ahead.
get what I'm saying?
Yes, go
I
ahead.
don't agree with that.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Like,
Hold on.
I got strong
Are
reasons
cars
why.
faster now?
Debatable also.
Yes.
Because they regulate cars nowadays, and electric is yes.
Because cars didn't used to be electrical. Now they are.
Well, are they faster?
So
though?
is
It's
a
getting regulated,
Tesla
therefore it's not
faster than a Model T?
I don't know what the fuck Model T is.
Model T was one of the first automobiles that Ford made.
Oh, you could have said that. You could have said with that. I'm like,
But I'm saying,
I'm
is a Tesla faster than that?
Nigga, I don't fucking know.
He said, nigga, I don't
When shit
know.
was invented first, I'm
Is
pretty
the
sure.
jet faster than
Wait.
the plane that the Wright brothers flew?
So when you invent something, you dumb it down so you can sell it at a reasonable cost, right? Like, okay, for example, when a rocket was first invented, I'm pretty sure that whole would blast all over the fucking place, do all this crazy shit.
He said, "What?"
Like a rocket or some shit was
Okay.
invented. It would, the very, very first time, shit
Yeah.
would go all over the damn place before they got this shit down to a science.
Right.
They had to dumb it down.
Uh-huh.
Right? Same thing with automobiles. Shit was probably going so damn fast. They had to dumb it down so people won't kill them
That's not
themselves.
true.
Who don't fucking know? We went around in the goddamn 18, 19, 17, whatever, hundreds.
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
We don't know. Niggas say we got one side of history. We don't fucking know the other side of the shit. We
But you
wasn't there.
still
You can
basing
see
it
it
off
with
of
your eyes.
hypothetical and the unknown. I'm saying base it off of what you do know. You know that.
I don't know
So
shit.
okay. So let's go with this.
I'm about to shut this whole thing down. What we do know is Aaliyah.
It's better than Beyonce. Thank y'all tuning in to the
Aaliyah,
Record podcast.
Aaliyah
This is
did
your
not
boy Double
live
O.
long enough for us to truly compare her to, Beyonce in the journey
I didn't say
of
what I had to say about this
artistry
conversation.
that Beyonce has given us. That's what we're saying. So,
What?
if y'all disagree or got comments, go ahead and leave them below. Otherwise, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video. And
I'm Double. We out, y'all.
Just subscribe.